us today. Obviously, this is part of my Women on Women, She, Her, They series, talking to all different women in all different professions. Particularly excited to speak to you because you are a female software engineer. Woo!
Yes.
My first question is, why software engineering?
Yeah, for me, it was at the beginning a bit of luck because in university I started studying molecular biology and genetics.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was very different, and I had this like unrealistic passions of finding a cure to cancer, to blindness, to everything that is not curable. And then thankfully, after one semester, I realized this is not like that. Yeah, I switched to computer engineering, and it was again, I wasn't very aware of it. Like it was not a very conscious decision. It was just, I don't know. I had enough score for that department, so I switched to that department.
How many were there? Lots of other women on your course?
In Turkey, it is actually. I am from Turkey, by the way. In Turkey, it is not too bad. It was like 40% was women, I would say.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's better than here.
Much better.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know, but we had some discussion with my friends, and the idea that we came up with was like in Turkey, it is not very easy to find a job, and computer engineering is one of few fields that you can find a job easily. You don't have much choice here, like maybe some women prefer to go with design, HR, and stuff like that, but there it is more restricted.
Did you find it difficult, or did you as soon as you started doing it, did you think, I love this, or did you have to grow to love it?
For me, it wasn't a very conscious decision, so I cannot say I was like a tech savvy. I always liked computer and stuff like that. I don't have a story like this. So when I started, I enjoyed it, but I didn't really understand, like, because at the time also we didn't have that much apps and it wasn't that popular. So I was learning stuff and it was really joyful for me, but it wasn't, I wasn't a geek, if that's correct.
But now how long have you been a software engineer? 6 years?
4 years now, yeah.
And obviously you've worked for some really big companies. Do you think that there's enough going on? We talked about the fact that in Turkey there's more women coming into it. What can we do, or what can companies do more of here to encourage people into it?
So I think at the moment there is a good movement towards that. Like we have lots of events. I was invited to one of them last week and it was very good. So people are really pushed to that. And I think awareness is increasing. Like usually I am the only one in meetings who is a female. Not in my current company, but in my previous companies, it was more like that.
Yeah.
And then people start conversation with, hey guys, or things like that.
Yeah.
It's sometimes hard to feel inclusive, if that's correct term to use.
Yeah. And also, if when you look around the room, everyone is a bloke, or everybody is a certain whatever, then you automatically feel like on the back foot, maybe. The other question I wanted to ask you was really advice for, so say there's girls, women watching right now thinking, oh, software engineering. What would be a good starting place?
If possible, they can study computer engineering. I think that would be yeah. And also, as I said, I wasn't very aware of the field, but I think everyone should know that development is a very, very wide thing. So you don't need to be a geek. You don't need to be a gamer to enjoy this. Like you can be dancing very good, or you can enjoy makeup and you can integrate development with that. So it is like many things that I don't have in mind. Like you can do whatever you want. So if they can studying is the easiest thing. But other than that, there are lots of options. Like you can even sit down and learn by yourself. That I believe in that. There are lots of courses and trainings available.
Where would you start? What is there a particular language you think start with this, or is it just try anything?
I'm a Java developer. Maybe Java is not correct place to start with, to learn by themselves. Like maybe, I don't know, JavaScript. It could be JavaScript. Yeah, maybe more like Android and stuff like that, that they can initially start building stuff and then see outcomes, rather than something heavy like Java.
Yeah, I think, but that's the thing. It's about knowing where to start and knowing that it's you know, and you're always learning all the time, aren't you? When you're a software engineer, you work on something, you're learning something new, it's continually evolving. So I think it's really interesting in that sense that there's always something new to learn and grow and develop. So what is your lifelong ambition? Is there a particular thing that you want to, you said, you know, obviously when you were studying before, you had ambitions of curing cancer. What is it now?
I mean, as you say, like it is evolving very fast. So it is very hard for me to put an end goal, because I cannot say I will be the best in that or that, because there will always be better people and better technologies and stuff like that. But what I want to do is I want to know what I'm doing very well. So at the moment I'm still in the progress of learning things. Like I'm trying to still logically figure out stuff. Like everything has a similar, how do I say it, background, but
Yeah.
they are just adding new stuff on top of this. So I'm trying to complete this background very well, so that anything comes new, I can learn easily.
Yeah, it's sort of like the foundation for everything else, right?
Yeah.
I get
Other
that.
than that, I don't have that ambitious goals, like I'm gonna be the CTO, and I don't know. We will see with time.
That's it. That's all we can ask for. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And thank you. Hopefully there's some women watching thinking, yes, I can do it and nail it and like makeup and be a software engineer and all of those things.